You're tuned into the all-new Action One Network. Turn up your volume.
We can do what we like. So come by. I love it when you come by. I love it when you come by.
But I just took a trip, went and saw the truth. You should get a ride on Mama's. I'm the best thing I done do since Hakeem, Elijah, Warner, me and I.
This is everything. This is where the race. This is my medicine. This is you and me. Everybody jumps in, guys.
Back in this thing again, A1 Live. We appreciate everybody that's checking us out via Facebook Live. Everybody checking us out on weareA1.com. Make sure that you go on Google Play and get the app. You know what I'm saying? The app is out now. You know what I'm saying? Apple coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Tell them quit making us jump through the loops because we coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tiny GB.
Acting bad on them, run up the bag on them, press the gas on them, hit the dash on them. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' stop me. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' knock me. Acting bad on them, run up the bag on them, press the gas on them, hit the dash on them. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' stop me. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' knock me. See y'all done messed up, put some respect on my name. See why they mad at me? I'm trying to make a little change. This for all my workers, working for minimum wage. I can't be nice to them. Y'all gotta feel my rage. How you gonna count me out? I got hit after hit, showing that fake love. They been thinking they slick. I be Uber trapping, getting my money legit. And my bow tie shining. I don't put ice on my wrist. They be side talking. I be hearing the words. See my parents die. I done been through the words. All these fake rappers, they be getting on my nerves. Southside still holding up. Had to go hard on my verse. Acting bad on them. Run up the bag on them. Press the gas on them. Hit the dash on them. I'm trying to get the money. Y'all ain't gon' stop me. I'm trying to get the money. Y'all ain't gon' knock me. Acting bad on them. Run up the bag on them.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Yeah.
And that subscribe button and making sure that while you're on the website, you're checking out our membership and our sponsorship packages. Hey man, get down with this A1 community. Hey man, you know, Jay Nicole, man. You know, we were talking earlier. You know, our special action squad member, Miss Paris, is
She's gonna be leaving us,
gonna
man.
be leaving us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We are
saying?
definitely gonna miss you, Paris.
You gonna miss me?
Yes, we need that energy in the building. You bring that good energy.
Aw, that makes me so sad, though.
I know. Don't be sad. Be glad. Like the glad like bag.
Yeah, but you know that's she always going to increase our followers and subscribers out in Florida.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And also you know, with my baby going to high school, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get that next generation membership up. You know what I'm saying? Put it down. Jay Nicole, how you doing this week?
Man, I'm great. I'm so excited for this weekend, man.
What's going down?
Man, this weekend, y'all need to really be in the building for the Action One Media anniversary concert going down on Saturday at 7 p.m. at High Volume Music Live. It's going to be so dope, man. It's going to be some fire performances for some of Houston's hottest independent artists. You know who we got in the building?
Who we got?
Man, we got.
Yeah. Can they still get tickets for that?
Oh, yes, you can definitely get tickets. You can get them online at weareA1.com/tickets. Today is the last day to get your early bird tickets, so you might want to go ahead and cop them real quick because I'm not going to be at the door to help you get in. You know, I can't help you get in for the 10 if you don't get them today.
Yeah, man.
Can't help you.
About to say, we're going to have Action Jackson at the door. And
She ain't letting nothing slide.
Yeah. I say, I'm be lucky I get in.
I'm saying, you better be on time.
I know. No jokes, man.
Our name is on the list, and they know who we are, so, you know.
Right. For sure, man. So, man, this week, man, we got a special show that I've been waiting on for a while. This brother here, man, he has a long history, not only within the independent artist community, within the social activism, social awareness. And the most wonderful thing about this brother is every time you look at him, he's consistently expanding. Every time I see him, I nickname him Mr. New Whip. You know what I'm saying?
He's stunting on him like that?
Hey, man.
Man.
It's just a day of life. But, I respect it because, he was one of the few brothers that I knew from my age range that, you know what I'm saying, I never known to punch a clock, but, was always out there getting it. And, in spite of this brother getting it on his own, I watched him personally reach into his own pockets to do back to school drives, to do lock-ins and mentorship opportunities, plenty of different things that he didn't have to do. And I knew that, like I said, he reached into his own funds to do the funds that, he spent out there getting it. And so, that's why, this brother here, man, he's going to always be good in my book. I'm pretty sure, if you see me today, you see what I'm rocking, you know what I'm saying? It's made by this brother as well, you know what I'm saying? The brother, in so many different avenues, the one and only Mr. Sammy Veal, aka Dr. Veal Good. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
What's good, man?
Hey, man.
You got me shy in here talking
Y'all
about
cheesed up, y'all. Y'all cheesed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you my man, 50 grand, man.
Appreciate that,
man. Man, how your week been going, bro?
Man, it's been going great. I can't complain.
Man. So, man, this is your first time up here at the A1 studio. Man, just give the people a little introduction about yourself. Let them know just some of the things that you're into, where you're from, and some of your journey, man.
Okay. Well, like you said, my name is Sammy Veal. I go by Dr. Veal Good.
Yeah, Dr.
Man, that tripped me out when I first saw Dr. Veal Good.
Why that trip you out?
It ain't trip me out. It's just clever.
No, okay.
Clever.
I can appreciate that. You can see the. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. All right. So I was born in Waco. I've been living in Houston since I was 5, so about 30 years now. I don't care about my age. As far as a journey, my story is not any different than anybody that, had to go through something to make it. We went through a lot young, came up not wanting to really be controlled by anybody. I worked a lot of jobs that made me realize that I didn't want to work a job. My last job was at the dealership. I was managing at West Point Lincoln. It was cool. I just left it because to maximize my potential there, I would have to compromise who I was. You can make a lot of money selling cars, but you would have to do some things that's probably not.
Basically rip people off. I know. My mom used to sell cars.
And I don't like salesmen because they act like salespeople,
Yeah.
So I feel you. And that's one of the reasons why I was in that lane. My degree was in marketing.
Okay.
So, going through that whole sales route, finding yourself selling things to people that they shouldn't buy.
Right.
These crooked things, man.
Can't stand behind them.
Man.
But
that speaks tons to your character.
Thank you.
Man, it is, man, so humble, man. How many CDs in the past just say 2 years have you performed in? See, like I said, I gotta tune this horn, man. See, so man, you know what I'm saying? Just to give them a snapshot of, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know. It's been a few. I don't know. I don't know. I do a lot. So I don't really keep track of stuff like that. You know, I'm always looking forward and not backwards. So people really have to write stuff down for me to remember. Like, remember you did this? Like, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So
and that's crazy, man. Because you know what I'm saying. You not like me. You know what I'm saying. Like, you don't indulge in some of those bad habits. You know what I'm saying?
What's the bad habits you talk about?
Oh man, y'all they already know, man. You know
that's why he got those shades on right now.
Hey.
What happened?
Hey,
yeah, man, we gotta
it's legal a lot of places now, right? It's legal a lot of places.
Yeah. And if you're watching this, it's legal where we at.
It is. It definitely
Don't worry about where we at.
Don't worry about it.
It's legal here.
I'm on the internet. That's why I exist.
Yeah. We in Cali right now.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. For sure. But man, I just I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, seeing you on tour, man. Seeing you rock in front of these different crowds. But like, what's still kind of because I know we got a little bit of time before we're finna roll into our first break, man. I just want to ask you, because I will see you like on a what I would consider a significant tour where you're performing in these places in front of these big crowds. But then I'll turn around and you'll be performing in front of a group of third graders about to start tests. You know what I'm saying? And I know that that's not the same pay or anything else like that, man. So what kind of still inspires you to, you know what I'm saying, do things like that?
Man, being a third grader before, and man, I wish we had something like that. Somebody that's, you know, that lives around where we live and would come in and just share their craft with me. You know, like if they came in just to say, hey, I know you can do it. You know, I've been through it before and you can do it, and I'm going to do this for you because I believe you can do it. It'll make me go harder. You know, like you should have your own motivations. But as a kid, you know what I'm saying, you reaching to find stuff. And if you can have that one person come in and do that for you, especially when I go, it's usually me and my mom, you know, and nobody's ever seen nothing like that, you know, in life, because we like the first mother and son hip hop duo.
And it's dope, y'all.
I appreciate it.
Straight fire.
But yeah, we do it, man, because we feel like it'll make a difference, and it usually does. So
most definitely. Well, man, we finna roll into our first commercial break, man. And when we come back, man, I want to kind of build upon how you and your mom came together, you know what I'm saying, and started making music. Right. And I also want to build on the upcoming book that you got, man. This brother's dropping the book, man. Dropping the book. You know what I'm saying?
He's an author.
You know what I'm saying? While doing clothes, you know what I'm saying? While being a father, you know what I'm saying? While being, you know what I'm saying, community advocate, man. Hey, man, y'all stay tuned, man. It's your brother iTunes Rock, man. We are A1.com, man. RJQ, what's up?
Put your money
tuned into
where
the
your community
all-new
is.
Action One Network.
Get in the action
Turn up your
at
volume.
weareA1.com.
So come by. I love it when you come by. I love it when you come by.
But I just took a trip, went and saw the truth. You should get a ride on mamas. I'm the best thing got induced since Hakeem, Elijah, Juan, I'm being honest.
This is everything. This is where the race. This is my medicine. This is you and me. Everybody jumps in.
He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it.
Trying to control the masses, but I'm still skipping the classes, so I don't have to listen to the madness. So much value in who you are. You should know it's okay to take your time.
Action One, doing it for the culture.
Get in the action at weareA1.com.
Thank you all for just inviting me out and giving me the opportunity to speak about Twist. I really appreciate you, and I love that you all are doing positive exposure of people in the community versus whatever else you could be doing. I appreciate you shedding a positive light in the world.
You tuned into the all-new Action One Network. Turn up your volume.
How can a man be born into this earth without recognizing the divinity of his mother? The womb, the original home. There starts our journey from parental love into the harsh realities of the world. How have we gone so far from the truth? We've come from the mother being the goddess to women becoming second-class citizens, manipulated by a sick society into believing you aren't deserving of paradise. How do we get back to paradise? The journey starts within. As a man, it's easy to sit at home and wonder what's gone wrong with the world. It's difficult to watch videos of our queens beating each other in the streets, or our teens being wrangled like cattle in bathing suits on a normal summer day by cops who don't care. It's difficult to take late-night phone calls from single mothers who are at their wits' end, feeling defeated because the man who said they would be there has chosen to flee, changing her life and going on with his own. It's difficult to watch the fall of Cleopatra as she is taken from her throne and cast aside and bound as a broken commoner. But it's sure easy to judge. It's easy to question the moral compass of society and wonder where their parents are, and where their parents were, and what their parents must have been like to cause a chain of distortion in their twisted ancestry. It's so easy to sit back, shake our heads and pray for hope and change. It's easy, but it's a weak thing to do. We all have a part to play, man or woman, in fixing our society. I cannot live without a woman giving me life, and my lineage cannot live on without a woman to carry and nurture and give birth to the life within me. You, the woman, the queen, the goddess, the holy trinity of femininity are the key to the future of the world, but so many of your thrones are empty. Did you not know you were royal and divine? Did you forget, or did society forget to tell you? It's time for you to return. We need you. If society never tells you, I'm telling you now. If you can just know that you are free, know that the power has never left you and anything broken can be fixed, anything sick can be healed. Not only can you be whole again, but you can be the healer. Be whole. Be the healer. No physical and worldly limitation can truly stop you from being free. You may have chains on your hands and feet, but you have wings. You're tougher than the glass ceiling above you, and you belong in the sky above it. If you break free, we will break free. If you fly, we will fly. If you sit at your throne, we will sit beside you. We cannot live without you. We will not survive. A better you means a better us, and that means a better world. Mike said it best. He started with the man in the mirror, and so did I. I woke up, looked in the mirror, and realized what I had to do. I have to love, protect, and honor what I know I need. So consider this my letter, my love offering, my prayer. Consider this my plea from a son, advice from a brother, and guidance from a father. No longer will I use my voice against the divine. I'm here to passionately yell life into you and help you restore your power. I humbly come to you, asking you to return to your throne, asking you to recognize the ultimate lady within. Look around, the world is out of balance, and you are the balance that we need to win. Without you, we are lost. Without you, we have lost. We cannot afford to lose anymore. A lady always wins. Will you?
Yo, hey, yo, hey, yo.
Yeah,
It
yo.
went live, man. It's your brother iTunes riding the place to be, man. Hey, man, we got the one and only Sammy Veal in the building, man. Holding us down, man. You know, if you just checking out, man, you just saw the promo for the upcoming book, man. Man, well, first of all, man, let people know, like, what's the premise of the book, and also what kind of inspired you to write it, because I know when you say it, most people go have the same reaction J. Nicole had.
Right,
Yeah. And if y'all don't know what that is, what that reaction is, my question to Sammy was, you wrote a women's self-help book?
Yes.
You know? So tell us about that.
Absolutely. So, that's the first thing I address when in the introduction is like, because I always get that question, how you gonna write a book for women, you know? But it's really a book for everybody. And as I was writing it, it really helped me evolve. So I just know that my demographic is, well, for that would be the women, you know? And I just believe that all change starts with the woman. And, yeah, so the book is called A-Law. It means a lady always wins. And
That's facts too.
yeah, it is. It really is. And it's really about not relationships so far as like romantic relationships, but all relationships, and really about reaching self-actualization. So that's what it's about. Just trying to reach it's like I go by a pyramid and it's just shedding all these layers till you reach the top, and your lighter self, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what it's about. What inspired me to write it was, my sisters, my mom is single, and getting up there in age a little bit.
Don't do your mama like that now.
She not. When you see her, you ain't gonna believe that. So
you won't. Yeah. You won't believe it.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, mama got it going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, she's but she's dealing with that type stuff. My Meemaw, she's my Meemaw, and she's single. My sister's, my one sister's married now, but my other sister's single. I got a daughter, and that really changed like everything for me. People said it would. I didn't, I was like, I got my boys. We hard. We doing what we do. But that daughter, she really changed everything, and it made me want to change everything for her. So that's the inspiration for the book, and I just started going from there, man. It's been a journey though.
Most definitely, man. How long is this process been? Because you're coming up to the release date, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, how long has this process been?
So the original idea came 7 years ago, in 2012. I had to revise it in 2015 when my daughter got here. When she was on the way, and it's been a process since 2012. It's been about 7 years, and I'm finally at the end of it. Just self-publishing and doing all that, everything it takes to. Yeah, I had to.
Everything his brother do, man, is self-published, man, and like I said, bro, you are just, the embodiment of, what we mean for Action One when we talk about the independent grind, man.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, man, you're kind of one of the first people that we've had up here, that's been through that process, man. You can just kind of take us through the process of writing a book and not having that big publisher, everything else behind you, man.
Okay, so first you got to write the book.
Can't publish.
Yeah, that's the biggest, the biggest part, the biggest obstacle. But me, I always wanted to. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't want to be controlled by nothing or nobody. And I feel like if they can do it, then why can't we? I have Kryptonite Nation, Kryptonite Records. Yeah. So I made Kryptonite Inc. It's Kryptonite INK, for the publishing company. Okay. And we just gonna start doing like they did. We're gonna get a bunch of dope titles and release them under our publishing company. I know that it takes a lot of money to print books now, but you don't have to go to print it, route. Me, I'm a traditionalist, so I want to go to printed route. I want to give you a quality product, so I'm going hardcover and all that, But
so because everybody's going straight to Kindle.
Yeah, and I'm not feeling it.
Oh man, so people gonna be able to get a hard copy.
Yeah, hard copy. I mean. And I incentivize the people, you pre-order one, then you get a chance to, so my birthday was, her 75th birthday just passed. So for that and her being an inspiration, I'm going to give away a 75-inch TV. Yeah, so you pre-order it, you automatically enter into getting that 75-inch TV for Meemaw's 75th birthday, because she was blessed to see that many years, and I'm gonna bless somebody for the same, for supporting me. So little things like that makes it fun to be a part of the process, but really it's the meat of the book that really helps you, and that's what I feel like is gonna change the world. And like I said earlier, I feel like women, they are the beginning of all change. They the beginning of everything. Like we come from the woman. Like this is where it starts. But my goal is this. So if you raise the bar of the woman, then us men, as hard as it is to live with the woman, sometimes we definitely can't live without them. That's just a fact. So you raise the bar of a woman here. Us men have to naturally take that step to meet her. If we want that woman and she not taking no less than what she is, we have to raise our bar to meet her here. So what happens is you got better partners, and then if y'all decide to procreate, then you have better parents, which are bringing up better kids, which ultimately provides us a better future. So just trying to change the world.
Message.
Most definitely. It's like the old proverbs say, man. You raise a man, you raise an army. You raise a woman, you raise a nation.
Right.
That's really just how it's always been.
Yeah,
man. So I could definitely appreciate that, man. So man, like you said, like man, you got all of these women that's in your life and everything else like that, man. How were they? I guess with you along in this process, man, of creating this.
So when we first started, I had like a panel, and just really asked a bunch of questions to women. And I had men there as well, but asking women like challenging questions about their lives and stuff that they've been through and what they feel like could be different, should be different. And then I just took that information and, wrote around it, that was the start of it. And then it kind of, it really evolved, like I said, around 2015, because I found myself giving a lot of what Sammy thinks. And I also check myself, because I don't like hearing I don't want somebody to tell me this is right because I said so. I don't feel that. So I had to go back and actually do the research and give you facts on how stuff works, how you can better yourself. And then it's not about, me and what I think. It's just me being the messenger.
Right.
Yeah. So my sisters and my mom and Zoe ain't got nothing to do with it except being the inspiration, but she will reap the benefits from it, But my mom and my sisters, they've been waiting on it and rooting for me, and everybody around me. Like the thing about this book and why I'm gonna go so hard with it is because. And you know me, I've been selling a lot of things, legal. Yeah, but I've sold a lot of things, and this is the only product in ever that I got. Everybody I told about it, every woman I told about it, 100% of them said that they would buy it. Yeah, right. So I know, just the law of averages, they not gonna all buy it, but if 2 out of 3 do, right. I think we're gonna be doing pretty good.
Most definitely, man. And you also got, some dope new shirts out that you making, man. I mean, this is old, man. This is old, but I mean, what I'm saying. I just want to make sure that we let everybody know, man, that we advertising out here that black men don't cheat.
We do not
cheat. You know what I'm
cheat.
saying? We hold it down.
Scientific fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
We want to talk about that too.
Yeah,
you want to talk about how that's a scientific fact?
Hey, talk about it, man.
Look, she's shaking her head. Let me tell you why. Well, tell me why it's not a fact, and I'm gonna tell you why it is. Go ahead, just tell me quick, because you gonna have the same response that everybody else does, and I'm gonna tell you real quick why it's a fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. She on, man.
Okay.
He asked a teenager that.
Yeah, I hope you haven't been through no hurt yet, and we're not gonna let them hurt you. But so black men don't cheat. A lot of y'all probably saying that's BS. Cool. It's a fact. I'll take it. I was raised Christian. I'm not religious now, but more spiritual. But there's a lot of truth in the Bible, right? So it says a man is, it says a man is a man when he decides to put away childish things, right? If you cheating, that is a childish thing. So therefore, you cannot be a man. Therefore, you don't qualify. So black
RJ,
men
start playing the organ, man.
Right? Black men do not cheat because anything less than that is not a man.
You ain't no man.
So if he's cheating, he's not a man.
Absolutely not. He cannot sit at the cool table with us.
So what is your definition of a man?
Well, a man is a man when he decides to put away childish things.
That's it. That's the only requirement for
That
a
is
man to
that
be
is
a man.
it. Well, if you look up the definition in the book, it's like when you become a certain age, but that's not true. We all know that's not true. We know 50-year-old kids, like they still act like kids. That's not true. It's about when you decide to put away those childish things. That's when you become a man.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have it.
Is that not true? You can tell.
I don't know if it's true or not. Everybody
well, what's
has
a
their
man
own
to you?
opinion.
What's a man to you?
A man is a man. Once a man reaches I'm not gonna say 13, like
that's what
like
I'm
they
saying.
say in the Bible or whatever that age is. I'm not gonna say that.
Mhm.
But once a man is an independent person and he is living his own life and making his own rules and living his life the way he is, I feel like that is what justifies a man being a man. Now what a man does when he reaches that point, that just defines the type of man that he is.
Okay, well, we just changing the narrative,
Yeah,
and
there's nothing
we
wrong with
and
that.
redefining what it means to be a black man. We can't speak for other men,
Yeah,
but
that's
as a
true.
black man, this is what we doing. And a lot of women, they be like, "Well, what if he don't cheat, but he beats me? Then is he still a black man?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like, you think we gonna accept him if he beating you but not cheating? Like, no, we not doing anything like that. We stand up guys, and we setting the example. So that's what black men don't cheat is about.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Hashtag BMDC.
Yep, scientific
cheat,
facts.
man. Yeah, man. How can they get some of them shirts, man?
Go to drvealgood.com and we'll take care of you.
Yeah, man. You still got the connect on the kicks, man.
Yeah, I do. I slowed down with that, but I still had to connect. It's just you only got 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I really had to put everything that I had in finishing this book. I mean, up until yesterday, you know,
Takes a
and
lot, I'm
it's
sure.
still now I got to take pre-orders. It's not going in, you know, so it's gonna be a grind. And people, I got my main customers that order, but you know, if you need something, let me know. I get it for you. But I'm not advertising and all that stuff because my focus is on something more important.
And when are you releasing the book?
On my daughter's birthday, August 26th.
August 26th. I'm gonna have to make sure I get me one of those hard
Oh,
copies.
I'd have been asked for your pre-order way before that, so way before that.
Shout out to the Virgos too, man.
Yeah. She is a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
You a Virgo too?
Yeah.
When your birthday?
August 23rd.
Okay, 3 days before.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Most definitely, man. Sitting Virgos hold it down, man.
You a Virgo too?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he a
September
Virgo.
16th, man.
Oh
you
wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I
Are
didn't
you
know
a
that.
Virgo too?
Yeah.
No, I'm the
Oh,
goat.
okay.
I'm the goat.
Yeah.
The Aries?
No,
What's it?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Oh, I'm an Aquarius.
I never
there
met
you go.
Capricorn
Oh,
before.
you just met
nice to
one
meet you.
now.
Hey.
Yeah, we the goat. That's literally our song. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, nah, we definitely, man, excited about the book, man. So you kind of mentioned like some of the changes, you know what I'm saying, that you went through personally as you went through the process. What was like the biggest change, you know what I'm saying, that you kind of maybe saw within yourself or maybe in the people around you that you was like, man, this is something that, you know, I need to either change or, you know what I'm saying, reflect on?
I would say being able to remove my ego and to handle situations, and that's really big because our ego gets in the way. You know, it gets in the way of what we're trying to do a lot of the times. You need to remove that and look at it objectively and handle the whatever the problem is to solve it. You know.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of criticism when you were telling people about the book? What
Oh,
type of
absolutely.
criticism?
First thing, because this was in 2012, so everyone's like, "Oh, you trying to be Steve Harvey?" I'm like, no, man. Like, first off, respect to him and what he did, but I read his book because I'm not trying to follow anybody's path. You know, I read his book, and it was a good book if you're trying to learn how to win the game, right? My philosophy is different. I teach you not to play a game because you have to realize that if you do play, you can lose. Yeah, so I'm not teaching you to play no game and how to win like that. I'm teaching you how to win at life and be the best you know, so that's what it's about.
All right.
Most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely.
But they was on me.
I know they were. I could imagine.
But I'm prepared for that. It's when they read it, like, it's no denying it. It's the truth. And like I said, I removed me out the equation, and I mean it's coming from me, but it's not Sammy's opinions. It's not just a book full of what Sammy thinks. You know, it's real stuff. So
That's dope.
yeah.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. You know, so just to switch gears a little bit, man. You know, I think that we can do a whole nother show
Right.
on your artistry, your music. You know, what I'm saying, all the different songs, albums, tracks that you did. Like I said, that get you to talk about different cities and tours, and also the independent grind, because you've always been on that route,
Right.
And I think that that's something that you can definitely touch on, man. So I definitely want to make sure that we have you back in the building to have that conversation, man. But you know, since we are talking about, you know what I'm saying, women's empowerment, you know, seeing you and your mom perform, it's like a special thing, because, you know what I'm saying, I've seen you all perform, I guess externally, and then, you know what I'm saying, I've also been fortunate enough to bless you on the stage.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Anybody that's been following Action One, y'all know when we started off, man, like, we probably played that Freedom track hundreds of times, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, man. I'm gonna throw it back in the rotation, but I know I was wearing it out and melanated, illuminated. I did hundreds of shows, and it was my outro for every song.
That's
man.
what's up, man.
Just because I love that song, man. I love the process, man. I love you. I love Ron A, man.
Appreciate
and so
you, man.
I've been blessed to touch the stage with you, man. But man, like I said, seeing you and your mom perform and being in a place where there are a whole bunch of starving artists, you know what I'm saying, so-called starving artists that are ready, like this is the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got the major players in the building. I think maybe that time it was Paul Wall and some other people like that. But everywhere you go, there's always those major players in the building. And then you got, you know what I'm saying, us hungry artists, you know what I'm saying? This is our time to show people what we want. And every time I see your mom outperforming people. Like
Me
straight
too.
up. Like straight up. Like I can tell you I said she probably outperformed all of us.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
Probably about eight of us on the set. You know what I'm saying? All dudes all ready to get it. Mama got more energy than everybody, man. So man, I just want you to talk a little bit about, man, because like you said, man, y'all are, you know what I'm saying, one of the first mother-son duos in rap, man. How did that come together, man?
Man, it was just, I guess it's a destiny thing. My mama, she been rapping since like early 90s. You know, she was on tour like with Ghetto Boys and stuff. And my stepdaddy, he took her out of it because, I don't know, maybe somebody was trying to holler at her or something. I don't know. he yanked her out, and that was the end of...
Mama's beautiful now, y'all.
Thank you. But that was the end of mama rap career. And I never wanted to rap. It wasn't my thing. I never wanted to rap. I actually I couldn't stand those guys that was like freestyling at the trash cans.
No.
Like I'm at lunch and I'm trying to get to the gym, you know, to go hoop, and they just sitting there talking about nothing, and I'm like, man, I hate them. But I appreciate them now, you know, now I think about it. But then I hated them. I didn't want to rap. I didn't freestyle. I didn't do none of that stuff until around 19. My stepdad, the same, you know, one that took my mama out, he produces as well. And he made some beats, and he was like, here, come rap this. And he wrote it, and I was like, all right, I did it. It was whack. But, you know, I was like, I can do it. And we heard ourselves back, and I was like, that ain't bad. It was bad, but it wasn't bad then.
Yeah,
but
for a first attempt.
Yeah, so that was my, like, first introduction to it. And then I had a son, and he passed away. And that I needed music then. I needed music for therapy. I needed music to survive. You know, I needed to get this energy out, and that's where my career started with music. And it's always been that. So I've never been your punchline rapper. I've never been your extra super cool rapper. I've never been that. It's just real life, how I see it right now at that time. You know, that's what I've been rapping about. So when I started doing that, and my mama, she started getting into holy hip hop because she's a preacher. I didn't know how to fuse the two because I'm like, I'm gonna say what I want to say, but you can't say what you want to say with your mama on the track. You know, you got to be respectful. So I was like, how can we do this? And I really prayed about it, and I got an answer, and I got the title for it, like Mother Like Son, like everything. And I asked her if she would do it, and she was down. And so we made the project like Mother Like Son, and everybody that, you know, comes in contact with it and gets to see us live, they love it, you know. So yeah,
like I said, I didn't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch it on several occasions, so I know it's not a fluke.
Right.
I know it wasn't no off nights. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
It might have been 2 or 3 different times. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
To where she really steals the show, man. So man, I know, man, just talk about, man, because I know for me, man, you know what I'm saying, my mom's is everything, man. Like she's where I get my focus and my drive from.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because she was always the one that was like, you can't have only one check coming in. Like I always know my mom to have 8 different side hustles.
That's
you know
dope.
what I mean?
That is dope.
And on the weekends, and really just kind of like growing up, a lot of our family trips consisted of her business trips.
Right.
She, you know, there were 3 boys. They got to get us out the house, so we don't break no walls.
Yeah, that's
but
dope.
At the same time, you know, it was a certain point, you know what I'm saying, as a teenager where I realized, you know what I'm saying, like what she really is out here getting. And also what she was trying to show us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she gave us a different perspective than a lot of my homies where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, of course I represent, you know what I'm saying, Southside Harlem Clark all day.
Already.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people within our communities that don't see what's going on outside of their communities, outside of Houston, outside of Texas, to know that the world is bigger than these, you know what I'm saying, four corners and four walls, man. But yeah, man, just, you know what I'm saying, what does your mom really kind of meant to you,
Man, she's the driving force for a lot of things that I do. She had me young at 16, and she was given 60 seconds to decide by my Mima. My Mima gave her 60 seconds to decide if she was gonna keep me or not. And I mean, I'm glad she did.
Yeah.
You know, me. But 60 seconds, and at 16, I probably would have folded out. I'm like, you know what? And because she hooped, she was on varsity. She was playing basketball, and that was the end of it. Pretty much for that year, if she decided to keep me, and she did. And we went through a lot of stuff. We was born in Waco, like I said, lived in the projects. My dad, he was in the Army. He was young as well, 17 when I was born, and when he got 18, we moved to North Carolina, and we ended up homeless, right? Had to find a way back to Waco. And I distinctly remember, I was only like 3 maybe. And I remember my mom, we in a bus station, like in the bathroom, on some Pursuit of Happiness stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. I remember my mama breastfeeding my sister Lakey, and she had peanut butter and crackers, broken crackers, like a few of them. And I could see in her eyes that she was so hungry, like so hungry, but she gave it to me, and just remembering that every time, like it don't matter what she do.
Right.
Yeah. That's my force.
Yeah, man. That's real, man. That's real, man. Well, man, we're finna roll into another break, man, and we're gonna be right back, man, with the one and only Dr. Veal Good.
Yeah.
Appreciate
RJ,
it.
Q, what's up? Man, you still here? Go on and subscribe.
Get in action. Yo, we back at it again, baby.
What?
Get into action.
3.
Get into action.
Tell me what is the deal, tell me what is the deal. So I challenge you today to start strong.
Get into action.
Tell me what is the deal. Cause I'm calling for you.
Get into action.
Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? Yeah. See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you.
Living life as we know. We know. Living life as we know. We know. Living life as we know. As we know. We know. Living life as we know. As we know. We know. Sitting back in my chair, smoking on reality. Drinking too, sipping on memory. They both run through my vein, rapid beat in my heart, trying to find the key. Yeah. Looking for a new way to make it where I'm supposed to be. It's how it's supposed to be. I'm just living life. Living life as we know. As we know. We know. Living life as we know. We It's better to be high than in the cold. No, no, I'd rather touch the sky, and if I don't, I go inside my mind where I can always hide, and that's dope. Sitting back in my chair, smoking on reality, yeah, yeah. Drinking too, sipping on memory, but I'm just living life. Living life as we know.
See, we live that life. We live that life.
Living life as we know.
See, we live that life. We about that life.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo! I too like some throwback Run DMC or something, man. You know what I'm saying? We hold it down, man. But man, this you know what I'm saying? This brother Sammy Veal is definitely a powerful brother. That's really out here doing this thing. That's really making moves. And you know, I have to give the normal Jay Nicole. I have to give the normal Action One disclaimer.
Go ahead.
Since that, you know, this is his first
Attention,
time
please.
on the platform. You know, if you see this brother right now at the end of the show, man, we gonna make sure that we get his contact information and everything. But man, holler at him right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Cop his book, check out his music right now, because the next time you see him, prices may go up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, man. Because all these people that we have coming through, man, these are people that are really progressing within life, and I don't want y'all to say these people acting funny when they get to a certain point. You had a chance to get in, and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? But man, we you know what I'm saying, we built on the book, man, and we, you know what I'm saying, built on, you know what I'm saying, what you had going on with you and your mom, man. Like I mentioned at the start of the show, man, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I'm saying, me and you click is, you know what I'm saying, not only, you know what I'm saying, musically, but also with our love for our people,
right,
and for our love for giving back to the next generation, man. And you know, those of us that sign up for this life, you know what I'm saying, we know that this is something for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no hashtag, this ain't no fad, this ain't no, you know what I'm saying, as long as some of us are alive and some of us are around, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make sure that we consistently give back to the next generation of thinkers, the next generation of creators, because that we know that if it wasn't for people that did that for us, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be here today. And so, man, Sammy, man, I like I said, the music, the books, clothing, none of that, you know what I'm saying, stops, man. But you still find time to get back to the community, man. And you have several events coming up, man. I definitely want to give you the spotlight, man, to promote those events so that the community can know what's going on.
Okay, so I appreciate that. What's coming immediately is the Back to School Drive. It's our 11th annual Back to School Drive.
11.
Wow.
11. Yeah. He said that quietly, but I'm going to say it loudly. You know what I'm saying? It's 11th Back to School Drive, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's something, man, that as a culture, man, we should celebrate, man.
We've been doing this over a decade.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's, I mean, when I say it, I guess I am surprised by that. But because we started, and it's been the same thing every year. So what we do is give away backpacks, school supplies. We do haircuts, and we do hairstyles for the ladies. And now we've added food and games and all that stuff now. But that's what the basis was, and that's what it's going to be this year. Actually going to do it with the police department because, well, Aldine ISD police. I'm trying to bridge the gap between us and them, you know, because y'all know how it is. You know, we getting shot, and it's all fear. You know, it's all fear that's going on. So back to school is next. Right after that, we're going to have our first annual Turkey Bowl. And what that is going to be the leaders, myself, you got to play. Because he is, I don't know if y'all know. Well, I know y'all know. But all my events, he is a integral part of it. You know, like he's there and really schooling these kids and adults on like everything, you know, whatever they want to know. Yeah, he is the guy, you know. But so he'll be playing. But we're gonna be playing the police, and what that is about is for the people to meet the police and the police to meet the people. Because I don't really rock with the police like that, but I do have a few that are my friends that are police, so I know they're not all bad. And what I feel like that'll do is, I know if my partner pull me over, it's not gonna be a problem. I might get a ticket, but it's not gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna die for it.
You're not gonna feel like you're gonna
die.
die.
And exactly. So I feel like if they familiar with us, it'll ease that tension. You know, in the transaction, whatever it may be, it'll ease that tension because they'll recognize you and be like, oh, okay, like what's going on? At least have a conversation with you instead of coming up like this. You know, so and then it'll be fun. You know, so that's.
So what exactly is a turkey bowl?
We're gonna be playing flag football.
Flag football, okay.
Yeah, flag football.
And when is the back to school drive going down?
August 10th.
Where at? It's
gonna be on Steuben Airline. I don't know the number exactly of the address, but you can look online and we'll have all that for you.
Yeah,
but
most definitely. And if people want to donate or contribute to the cause, man, how can they do this? How can they do so?
Find me at Dr. Veal Good anywhere, and just hit me, like DM me, inbox me or whatever, and we got cash apps, or if you don't want to do cash, you want to bring supplies, I'll link up with you, I'll come where you at, like whatever it takes. Oh, right now we need clothes that we gonna send over to Africa, to this orphanage in Africa. So if you got any old clothes, just hit me at Dr. Veal Good anywhere, and I'll link up with you to get that. We're gonna send them Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, we need that.
The other day, man. And notice what he said, man. He
had a lot of shoes.
Like I said, once again,
we need that.
Once again, one of the only brothers, man, that will be doing a drive and everything like that, and we'll still go meet you to come pick up what you got. You know what I'm saying? Other people like, hey, man, you gotta drop it off. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I know how it is, you know.
Right. No, most definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? And anybody know, well, yeah, they don't know where you stay, but hey, man, his brother ain't close to the city. You know what I'm saying? His brother ain't close to the city. But you know what I'm saying? He definitely has a love for it, man. And so, man, people, if they want to contribute, man, make sure that you follow Dr. Veal Good on all platforms, man, and just hit him up. Do you have a date or time frame for the Turkey Bowl?
It's gonna be either the weekend before Thanksgiving or 2 weekends before. We working on it with the school district to get the actual stadium, so I'll know in the next couple weeks. But it's gonna be in that time frame. It's gonna be
definitely be in the building to use our platform to show that.
I told him that. It's gonna be a food drive too, because you know we go volunteer on Thanksgiving, but we want to actually bring in like a bunch of food for the. You know, you know how we do it. Yeah,
like I said, man, do it big, man.
Yeah,
and like and doing it humbly, man. Like I said, man, you know, now everybody's so quick to put out, you know what I'm saying, everything, you know what I'm saying, that they do, which of course, you know what I'm saying, we have to have some positive propaganda for the community,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with putting positive things out there that you know what I'm saying, you see people doing it, man. But you know what I'm saying, I definitely do respect on how you do so much and you just
appreciate it,
move
man.
in silence, and you know, you could have that ego about yourself, you know what I'm saying, like what are you doing or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, like you don't never come to people with that, man. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, that's just a part of the success, man.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying, Sammy built his head, man. Man, so before we get out of here, man, tell the people again, man, how they can pre-order the book, give them the title, you know what I'm saying, when it's coming out, when it's going down, man. Make sure that they go cop that.
August 26th. That's my baby's birthday.
Yeah.
Zoe. Yeah. It'll be coming out that day. You can pre-order at drvealgood.com. Don't go there now. We still in construction on some stuff, but by the weekend we'll be up and running. You can follow me everywhere at Dr. Veal Good. I'm not unapproachable. Please holler at me and watch my YouTube at Dr. Veal Good. So
most definitely, man. Yeah, nah, I mean, give them your all your YouTube links, man, because I think that people will really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, your personality, man, from you know what I'm saying, seeing what's the song with your little Sammy, man?
Milk and Cheerios.
Yeah, Milk and Cheerios, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got, you know what I'm saying, just the whole, you know what I'm saying, family vibe, man.
Right.
And also, man, for us adults that do appreciate good music, man, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Man, we gonna get some new stuff from Kryptonite, man.
Yes.
You know, I be itching, man.
We got some stuff working. We in the
man,
lab, but at Kryptonite HQ is where you can find all the music and all that stuff, or just put in Sammy Veal.
It's the conglomerate.
Yeah.
For sure, man. We need to get Woods and Lift Off, get them all in
Bro,
here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm calling
Some
Woods, man. Lift Off, man. Holla at your
Where
boy,
you at?
man.
Where you at?
You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. But nah, bro, we do. Like I said, we appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I continuously salute you, man, and I continuously, man, use whatever platforms I'm on, you know what I'm saying, to help spread the message of your efforts, man, and everything that you have going on, man. Man, if people want to just follow you or connect or reach out to you, how can they do that?
At Dr. Vealgood. That's DrVealGood.
Man, hey, man, you're a real one, bro. Like I said, man, we're gonna make sure, man, we have you back up here, man, because you know, we definitely can have so many different conversations with you, man. But like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming through today, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Paris, man, who you got to shout out before you get out of here, man?
I got to shout out my friend Desiree. She's the one helping me spread the word, too.
Yeah. Hey, Desiree.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, you know, my baby's going back to Florida. But,
Paris, what you want to tell the people before you leave?
You're going to miss me.
Definitely right about that.
Yeah, man. All right, Jay, man, cut this, man. Jay Nicole, man. What they got to do for them tickets?
Man, for the tickets, you guys just need to go to our website, weareA1.com/tickets, and make your purchase. Today is the last day for early bird tickets, so get them now. I cannot help you at the door. Get your tickets right now. weareA1.com/tickets for the A1 anniversary concert full of Houston's hottest independent artists. Go on our website. You can see who all is performing. Also, go on our website and just play around. You know, we have a lot of stuff that we offer. We have memberships. If you want to be a part of this network, go and check it out. If you want to be a sponsor, if you want to sponsor this show or any Action One show, or you want to just sponsor Action One because you appreciate what we do in the community, hit us up.
So, man. Hey, man. Well, another week up, another week down.
Yes.
Remember, action, agility, life, and community. The new age of media, Action One. We here. Jay Nicole, how we leave them every week.
Get in action, baby.
Yeah.
I got this feeling and it burns through my soul and it makes me feel all kinds of good. A simple feeling and I just can't help myself. It just makes me feel all natural from the way that I talk. Yeah, and the way I lay my tracks. You would think I was from way back. He says I'm from another era and I can't get with that. Baby girl, just be yourself, you'll prove the world. He wants me to be natural, baby. He wants me to be free. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. He loves it when I'm natural, baby. He loves it, and I'm feeling for ya all the time. Just be yourself when I'm around. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. Ooh, just be yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, just take your time. Ooh, you're not even 30 yet. Ooh, you're doing just fine. With life, take your time. Do it right.
yourself. Ooh, be natural. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. Yeah. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. He loves it when I'm natural. Baby, he loves it. And I'm feeling for ya all the time. Just be yourself when I'm around. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it.
Peace, brother Antoon Ryan. You tuned in to Action One Network.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Back in this thing again, A1 Live. We appreciate everybody that's checking us out via Facebook Live. Everybody checking us out on weareA1.com. Make sure that you go on Google Play and get the app. You know what I'm saying? The app is out now. You know what I'm saying? Apple coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Tell them quit making us jump through them loops because we coming, man. You know what I'm saying?